Hello friends, myself Manisha Valera and I'm going to take the lecture of theory of computation. So initially we are starting with the introduction that what is TOC. TOC is a theory of computation. So why it has been involved? So ultimately why we need it. Okay, so it is a theoretical branch of computer science and mathematics which mainly deals with the logic of computation which is with respect to machines. So these machines are referred to as automata. So ultimately we are going to deal with the automata in theory of computation. So whenever any logic is being performed by us in a computer, so that is related to computer science as well as maths. Okay, so some machine is there which is going to perform this kind of things. For that theoretical branch is there which is dealing with all these things. So that particular theoretical branch is known as theory of computation, and for that whatever machine we are using, that is known as automata. So whatever the logic, either it is computational like computer science related or mathematical, so whatever the logic is going to be performed, so how computation will be performed will be managed by some machine. So that machine is known as automata. So ultimately we are going to deal with the automata in TOC. Okay, so now we are starting with the basic, that what is symbol. So symbol can be any smallest building block. Symbol can be any smallest building block, which can be, symbol can be any smallest building block which can be either alphabet, letter, or any picture, Okay, so what can be symbol? So symbol is any smallest building block which can be either alphabet, letter, or picture. So alphabet means small a to z, capital A to Z. Now letter can be anything. It can be 0, 1, A, B, C, D. Anything can exist there. Okay. Now symbol. The symbol can be, suppose we are taking the symbol. So symbol can be any smallest building block which can be either alphabet, letter, or picture. So it can be any alphabet from A to Z, means small a to z, capital A to Z. It can be any digit. It can be any picture as well. So you can take any picture. Okay. So now we are starting with alphabet. So what do you mean by alphabet? So alphabet is denoted by sigma. First of all. Now alphabet is set of symbols which are finite. So we can recognize it as the set of symbols which are finite is known as alphabet. So we can take the example. That sigma. Now as per the definition, it is already told that the set of symbol which is finite. So suppose if I am taking example of 0, 1. So 0 and 1 both are symbol. Now 0, 1. So that is finite. It is not infinite. I am just taking two symbols only. So the set of symbol, I am taking set here. So the set of symbol which is finite, that is known as alphabet. Okay. Now I can take another example, that A, B, C, D. So this is also containing 4 alphabets, A, B, C, D. So this can be also considered as a alphabet. Okay. Now if I am taking another example, that capital ACX. Okay, so ACX is also containing 3 capital alphabets, so it is finite, and set is also there, so set of symbol which is finite, which is known as alphabet. So this can be considered as an example of the alphabet. So alphabet is a set of symbol which is finite, which is called as alphabet. Okay, now we are considering the next thing, which is string. So what do you mean by string? So alphabet was set of symbol which is finite, but string is sequence of symbol from some alphabet. Sequence of symbols from some alphabet. Sequence of symbol from some alphabets. Okay, so first of all, previously as we have already learned, alphabet is a finite set of symbol. Say suppose I am taking example 0 1. So this is my alphabet 0 1. Now from 0 and 1 I am making sequence of symbol. So suppose I am taking 0 1. So this is my string. 0 1 means sequence of symbol from some alphabets. So from sigma alphabet 0 1 I am taking sequence 0 1. So that is making string. Suppose I am taking 1 0. So this is also known as a string. Suppose I am taking 1 1 0. So this is also known as a string. Suppose I am taking 0 1 0. So this is also known as a string. So sequence of symbols from some alphabets, that is known as a string. And this is the example sigma 0 1. So from 0 and 1 we can make the sequence either 0 1 or 1 0 or 0 1 0 or 1 1 0. So this sequence which we are generating, that is known as a string. So suppose I am taking another example, that sigma is equal to ABC. Okay, ABC is my alphabet. Now from ABC I am generating some sequence. So either ABC or CBA or ABAB. So this is sequence of symbol which I am generating, which is known as a string. So the now next term which we are dealing with is language. Next term which we are going to deal with is language. So what do you mean by language? So language is set of string chosen from universal set means alphabet set, universal alphabet set sigma star. So language L, capital L, it is denoted by capital L. Alphabet was denoted by sigma. Okay, now if simple alphabet is there, then it is known as sigma, but multiple alphabet set if we are taking, then it is known as a sigma star. So universal alphabet set is known as sigma star. So from universal alphabet set, if we are taking set of strings, then it is known as language. Okay, so a language capital L, language capital L is set of strings chosen from universal set sigma star. Now I already told you sigma is alphabet set. Okay, so alphabet is what? That is symbol, finite symbol set. Okay, so if I am taking AB, so this is alphabet. Okay, now I will have to take set of alphabet, means multiple alphabets I can choose. So if I am taking sigma AB, C, D. So if multiple alphabets are getting combined, so I can take sigma star. Okay. So language which can be formed over sigma can be either finite or infinite. The language can be formed. Language can be finite or infinite. Now how it is finite or infinite? So suppose I am taking the example that sigma A to Z, A B C D. Suppose it is A B C D. Okay. Now if I am generating the language that set of string over sigma of length of 2. So I am taking example that set of string over sigma of length of 2. Now what is my set? What is my alphabet? That is ABCD. Okay, so this is my alphabet set. Now from that I am generating the language of length 2. Okay, so it can be AB. Which strings can be generated from this? AB can be generated, CD can be generated, AD can be generated, AC can be generated, BC can be generated, CD can be generated. Okay, so in this way I can get the string which is of length 2. Now I just have 4 elements. So from 4 elements there will be how many possibility? So AB, AC, AD, then BA, BC, BD, CA, CB, CD, DA, DB, DC. So in this way I can make the set. Okay, multiple strings can be generated. So set of strings over sigma of length of 2. So I can generate from this alphabet set, and that those strings will be finite. So as I already told you that language can be finite or infinite. So this was the example of finite set. Okay, clear? Everybody is clear about this or not? So set of strings over sigma of length of 2, which is containing A, B, C, D, A, D, A, C, B, C onwards, we can make number of strings, but these are going to be finite. Now we can take the example that for any alphabet sigma, the set of strings over sigma can be denoted as sigma star. Okay, so for any alphabet sigma, the set of strings over sigma can be denoted as sigma star. Now what is the meaning of this star? So in TOC, when it is written like L star, the L can be, L means any language star, that means 0 or more occurrence. Okay, so it means I is equal to 0 to infinite L raised to I means L raised to 0, L raised to 1, L raised to infinite. L raised to 0, L raised to 1, L raised to infinite. L raised to 0 means language will occur or not, that is not decided. Language can't occur also, okay? Language will occur also. Language can occur multiple times also. So 0 or more means either it will occur or not. So suppose I am taking example of sigma is equal to AB, means my alphabet is AB. Okay, my alphabet is AB. So sigma star means from that I am creating a new language, that is sigma star. So sigma star will also be AB star. So from this, as per the star, it is 0 or more. 0 or more means either it will occur or not. So suppose nothing is being occurred from AB. This means I am having the set AB. From that there is nothing going to occur. Okay. So if nothing is occur, that means null. So null can be there. Okay. Now suppose from that A is occurring. So A can be there. From that B is occurring. So B can be there. From that AB is occurring. So A followed by B can be there. Suppose BA is occurring. So B followed by A is there. Now from that, if I am taking more example, AAB can be there, BBA can be there, BAB can be there, anything can be there. So these are set of strings. Okay. So language was what? A language is set of string chosen from sigma star. So sigma star means occurrence of string can be there. Now from occurrence of string, if we are choosing some pattern, that the string of length 2. Now we can take the example that from AB star, that there can be sigma null, there can be null AB, BA, ABB, BAA, anything can occur. Okay. Now from this, if I am choosing the language over sigma of length 2, so what will be there in length 2? What can be the possibility? So length 2, there can be AB and BA only. So this is my language. Okay. So from sigma star, if I am choosing some pattern, so that is known as my language. Okay. So sigma is what? Alphabet AB. Now from sigma star, occurrence of AB. So occurrence of AB can be, if it is star means 0 or more, so it will occur or not. So suppose if it is not occurring, null will be there. Suppose if it is occurring, A will be there, B will be there, AB be there, AB is there, BA is there, BAA is there, BBA is there, anything can be there. Okay, I have written limited strings. You can write any. Okay, from AB, whatever the possibilities you can think. This is infinite alphabet. Okay, means AB star is written. So A can occur any number of time, B can occur any number of time. There is not any sequence can be chosen. Okay, sequence is not pre-decided. There can be BA, infinite time. So infinite strings, I can write dash here. Infinite string can be there. Means either nothing will occur means null. If A is occur, A, B is occur, B is occur, then B, then AB is occurring, BA is occurring, ABB is occurring, BA is occurring, A, BB, anything can occur. But from that, if I am giving some rule, that from the set of string of AB, okay, now from that set of strings, AB का set of string क्या होगा? ये इसमें से मैं choose कर रही हूँ that I am choosing the language of string AB over sigma of length 2. So from this set I am choosing length 2. The length 2 strings are AB and BA only. It is AB and BA. So this is my language. So the language is set of strings over sigma of length 2. So that will be AB, BA. So that is my language. Now as previously I told you that L star and L plus. Now star means 0 or more. 0 or more. Now 0 or more means either it will occur or not. It can occur or not. But plus means 1 or one or more. So what is the difference between star or more, star and plus? Star means 0 or more, plus means 1 or more. So suppose I am taking the example of sigma AB. Sigma AB. This is my alphabet set. Okay. Sigma, which is AB. Okay. Now I am taking sigma star. So sigma star means it will occur or not. 0 or more occurrence of AB. 0 or more occurrence of AB. So 0 occurrence of AB. I am taking the set which is not occurring even. 0 occurrence of AB set. So 0 occurrence is null. Now 1 occurrence of AB. So A 1 occurrence, B 1 occurrence. Okay. Now 2 occurrence. So AB, AA, BB, BA. Okay. AB, AA, BE, BB, BA. So this is example that 2 times it has been occurred. Okay. Now next I am taking the example 3 occurrence. So AAA, AAB, then ABA onwards. Infinite time these things can occur. Okay. So this was sigma star. Sigma star means 0 or more occurrence. So it can be null or A or B or AB, AA, BB, BA. Then AAA, AAB. Means number of strings can be there. This is infinite set of string. Now from that, if I have been told I have to choose language of length 2. So this will be my answer. AB, AA, BB, BA. Okay, so previously there was the example. This is the based answer for this. That if sigma AB is given, from that I'll have to find language of length 2 over string AB. So this is my answer. That AB, AA, AB, AA, BB, BA is language of length 2 over alphabet sigma. Okay. Now we are moving towards sigma plus. Plus means 1 or more. So at least one time it will occur. At least 1 means one time it has to occur. 0 time it can't. 1 time it has to occur. Okay. And after 1 time it can occur infinite time. It depends on you how many times you want to make it occur. Okay. So AB plus. Now plus means 1 or more occurrence of AB. So 1 or more occurrence of AB means A will be there, B will be there. So 1 occurrence has to be there. Means over here null was there. Can you see? This is a symbol of null. Over here null was there. Here null will not come. Why? Because plus is there. Now plus sign denotes 1 or more occurrence. At least 1 time it has to occur. So AB has to occur 1 time. So A is there, B is there. 1 time it will occur. Then AB, then AA, then BB, then BA, then AAA, triple B onwards. AB can occur in any sequence. Infinite set of symbol can be there. So this was the difference between star and plus. Sigma is alphabet set. From alphabet we can generate the string, and from the string if some common pattern is there, so that can generate the language. So sigma star is set of strings generated over some string AB. Okay, so from sigma star I am taking number of strings. Now from number of strings I am choosing some common pattern, so that is known as, so suppose here I am taking the languages of length 2 of string AB. So this is my language L, which is following some common pattern.